Good morning. I'm knackered. Not the best night's sleep in the world, but not the worst. It's quite windy in the night actually, which kept me up. It was sort of cold and then hot. But I managed to get some decent sleep in the early hours. Let's see what the weather's saying. Bit cloudy over there, but the sun is out. I think it's going to be another nice day. Right, it's just gone 7. About to pack up my tent and leave. It's a lot cooler today. A lot more cloud cover, so that should be really good. Shouldn't get too hot and sweaty, hopefully. So yeah, I'll pack up my tent and then I'll speak to you later. Back on the road again. I want to try and do about 50k today if I can. I want to make up some of the miles I lost yesterday when I took the wrong turns, etc. I want to try and end up in Houghton, I think that's how you say it, which is quite near Arundel or Arundel. I never know how to say that. But yeah, it's meant to chuck it down with rain Wednesday night, so my tent definitely won't be able to survive it, and I might look for some guest house or something to stay in that night. A good chance to recharge my batteries and stuff too. But yeah, so about 50k today if possible. It's going to be tough. My legs were proper achy last night. I couldn't get to sleep because they kind of hurt so much. They're kind of alright now, but yeah, let's see how today goes. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on and I'll start rambling on, if you know what I mean. Really pretty, and that's Portsmouth. You can't probably see it on the GoPro, but just there is the Spinnaker Tower, I think. Yeah, it's a lovely morning. Birds are chirping. Nice and cool actually, compared to the other day where it was boiling, but I'm sure it's going to get a lot hotter. But there's a lot more cloud cover today, so I might get away with it. So I've just come across this sign and it says it's 78 miles to Eastbourne, 22 miles to Winchester. So 22 miles I did sort of yesterday. See if I can claw back those extra 3 miles to make it. Well, I'll walk 28 miles today hopefully, and then I should be halfway and back on track. Morning. Morning. Just entering a little forest. First bit of forest I've walked through. Pretty cool. Just crossed the motorway, which is where you can hear all that heavy traffic. I wonder how long this forest lasts. Be nice to have a bit of coolness for a while. Although I must say there's a lovely breeze today. So much better than yesterday. I know I keep saying it, but it's so much better. Let's hope it stays like this. I could have stayed in there last night. It's a bit Blair Witchy, but could have done the job. There's the entrance. Oh, lovely forest. I've got a feeling it's going to be a lot of uphill for the next few k. Check this out. Someone's left a little food table with flapjacks and treats for dogs and water. I hope it's going to be fresh. Random drone, but yeah, these flapjacks are £1, so I'm gonna have one of them. Thank you very much. It's actually a really tasty flapjack. Very buttery. Thank you. Other people have had some too. Look. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Sue and Karen. Thank you so much. Have some water in a minute. I'm about 8k in. Guessing it's about 8:30 in the morning. Doing a lot better today. Haven't got lost, so that's good. And this water is nice and cold and fresh as well, so cheers. It's 20 past 10, I've done about 13k. I thought I needed a little break, nice view, and found this cool little tree stump bench. So I was tempted to cook some brunch, but I just can't be bothered to do it at the moment. Maybe I'll wait till I get really hungry. I came across some more mature ladies back there who are also walking the trail. They're doing about 13 miles a day, and they're sleeping in bivvies, which is what the other guy was doing. Maybe that's the way forward. But to be honest, I quite like the security of a tent. I know there's more stuff to carry, but at least you're not going to get wet and slugs all over you and stuff like that. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's getting super hilly. Speak to you soon. Turns out I could be bothered. I found another little seat with a nice little stump as a table. So I thought, why not? And whilst I've got this view, might as well make the most of it. Just spotted this little folly. Apparently it's called Vandalian Tower. I mean, it probably looks quite far away on the GoPro, but I'm going to get my drone out and see if I can get a bit closer. I had to walk back on myself a bit annoyingly to see it, but not too far. Look at that for a view. Goes on for miles. Probably can't see it on here, but just there's a aerial which I walked past last night, and there's the folly that I just droned over. But yeah, it just goes on for miles. Really pretty. It's getting hot again. Yeah, this is the sort of South Downs that I kind of know, like a long big mound really, where you're just following a track at the top of a mound with views like that. That's what it's like when you get closer to Bristol anyway. I haven't seen too much of that so far. This is the first real kind of track on top of a mound that I've come across. It's a bit like Devil's Dyke in Brighton. Be nice if it's like this for a while, because the views are amazing. Just spotted that. When I say that, I mean it's a massive hill. This GoPro probably doesn't do it justice, but it is flipping steep and looks quite long. So I'm guessing I've got to get used to that. I guess that's the trouble of having these nice ridge walks to do. There's going to be lots of serious uphill climbs to do. I'm not looking forward to this. Actually, I think I got off lightly, because this sign's saying I need to go that way, where those two guys are. I mean, it still looks fairly steep, not as bad as that. Yeah, so 69 miles to Eastbourne, and I've done 31 miles already. So technically, I've got another 19 miles to do today. Really? That does not sound good. How have I only done that little amount already? Oh well, better keep cracking. What a beautiful view. Just goes on for miles. Slightly concerned though, because I'm running out of water. Got a few gulps left, and I have no idea when the next drinking tap will be. There's a little town down there, so I'm hoping there might be something there. I think I've just totally bypassed that little village, and it doesn't look like there's anything else for quite some time, which is a bit concerning. I'm really happy that I brought all my food and water and supplies with me. Apart from that flapjack this morning, there's been nothing, literally nothing food-wise that I've come across. Not even, I haven't really walked through past any shops actually. I'm hoping there's going to be more coming up, because I could do with a nice can of Coke or something. But yeah, this, although it doesn't seem it now, because it's very quiet, but the past few miles was very popular. It's obviously a very popular route on the South Downs Way. Saw a lot of other walkers. I think they park at a car park and do a certain route, or I know I saw a couple this morning get into a taxi. I guess the taxi takes them so far and then they walk back to their car. It's a good idea. But yeah, I'm all alone, free as a bird. Let's hope I don't die of thirst. Almost certain death from thirst, or go and ask in this house up here. They've got some water. Not that one. There's a one just the other side of this hedgerow that looks like it might have some water. Anyway, I'm going to try my luck because I don't want to be cut short over there. It's proper hot now. It's probably about 25 degrees. So I don't want to die. I was thirsty. Hi there. Hi. I suppose I can be really cheeky, can I? And ask to get some water from your tap.
No problem.
Is that all right?
No, we like people.
Oh, thank you.
That's kind of you to ask. Go for that.
Just there, yeah?
Yeah.
I was looking that way. It doesn't look like there's any like water taps for miles, so
yeah. No, I think we're on the map as a bit of a water
Oh, are you?
play.
Okay.
We are, but not many people stop actually.
Right, yeah.
Some ask, some don't.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Where are you going?
Well, eventually Eastbourne, yeah. But came.
That looks quite a neat bit of kit.
Yeah, just a little GoPro filming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do like a vlog along the way. So
Really nice.
yeah.
Where do you live?
In Brighton, but I got the train to Winchester.
Okay.
So I started in Winchester yesterday.
Very cool.
I've got here today, and then trying to do it for
walking and sleeping.
Yeah, camping and all that.
Yeah. Just picking your spot.
Just picking my spot. Yeah, there's no one around. I'm not doing any harm.
Yeah. As long as you don't leave crap, which
Exactly,
most
yeah.
people don't.
Yeah.
Not up here, actually. Anyway, it's very cool. You're welcome. And
Thanks so much. Appreciate that.
again.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
What's your name?
Phil.
Oh, I'm Jules.
Cheers, Jules. No, I'm from Cambridge originally,
Yeah.
but yeah, just ended up in Brighton.
Where you work?
I'm self-employed, so I'm all over the place. But
What's your work? Is it that?
well, I'm trying to get into YouTubing and stuff. But I do illustration work and I do a bit of like modelling and acting work.
Okay.
So just like a combo, really.
So, which would you put as your top, or is it just?
To be honest, the modelling.
Really?
Yeah,
that's what
That's what I get most of my money from. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But what do you get most out of?
To be honest, I enjoy the modelling. Yeah, it's fun.
Cool.
Meet some nice people and get to go to cool places. So
really cool.
Yeah.
So my wife works with an artist. She come have a quick look.
Okay.
I'll give you a glimpse. You won't, not for long.
All right.
I won't disturb her. We dug underneath when we built this place. We dug underneath.
Oh wow.
So there's a bit of a studio underneath. So that, I mean, those are unfinished woodcut prints, but you can get a feel for.
That's amazing. Is it your house?
Yeah, we
Lovely
built
house.
it in a kind of shambolic way.
It's really cool.
We're run out of money when we. So this is his work.
Nice.
Tom Hammock, he's called. So he's your way actually. He showed in. Was in the town. He did a show for the Towner of mixing up lots of other artists.
Yeah.
Called Towards the Night, because he's quite dark. He goes up and down a bit. So
Right. It's cool though. I like
he
it.
don't show it, but he quite often paints and prints scenes. Night scenes.
Yeah. I love the style of your house.
Thank you. Yeah, well,
really nice.
We had a place in France briefly, and the light. We wanted lots of light.
Yeah. Nice. But you've done well.
The problem is I haven't quite finished. Anyway, so Phil, where can we find you if we need a model? Phil
West.
Is it your own site, or are you on an agency?
I'm with agencies, yeah. But if you just type in Phil West, I mean, I'm sure.
And then we could send you a message direct.
Yeah, I mean, what are you looking for?
So, I don't know. You never know.
You never know. If you ever need a model or someone to do some illustrations for you, or if you ever want to watch my vlog.
Okay, yeah, no, that's what I wanted to check, because if you're going along, it's really cool.
Yeah,
we did a little route between Stenning and, I like to call it fucking, but it's walking.
Oh yeah, I've cycled past there. Yeah. I took a photograph of it for that reason.
Yeah, I think we all did.
I'm looking forward to going through Cocking. That's another
cocking.
one.
Well, people ask me, what have you been doing the last 20 years? And I say, cocking and diddling. So we built this, and I used to go up to London quite a lot, but
Yeah.
less, much less.
Okay.
So Phil West, so can we see your
If you
illustration work through that?
Yeah, if you type in Phil West illustration or Phil West model, I come up.
Yeah.
And
You
then
got your own website?
I did have, but it's expired. But I'm with agencies and stuff.
Yeah.
But my YouTube is I think it's going to be called West Goes East. My surname's West.
Yeah.
And I cycled to Istanbul a few years ago, hence West Go East. And I just quite like the name. So
There's a retro cycle thing. I don't know if you want to do a promotion or something next year at Goodwood. I can't remember what they call it. It's like it's a bit mad because you have to have an 80s or 90s bike. You can't. These are road bikes.
Right.
And there's a friend of ours, Rob Penn, who wrote a book. It's all about the bike.
yeah.
Which was him kind of. He's manic. He's a bit mad, and he's just written one about baking bread actually. But Goodwood bike thing.
All right, I'll check it out.
Might be quite interesting. They've only just announced it. I don't know much about it.
I'll look into it.
But some of my mates are talking about it.
Cool. Well, anyway, I'm dying of thirst. I'll help myself to your tap if that's all right.
Yeah, fill up.
And keep an eye out for West Goes East on YouTube.
I will, eh?
Nice one.
Great.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks
Cheers.
for meeting.
Yeah, you too. Well, what a thoroughly nice guy Jules was. Just goes to show, if you don't ask, you don't get. Not only did he let me have some water from his tap, he showed me into his house, and then he only gone and got me a bottle of Peroni. God damn, this is gonna taste good. I'm so thirsty. Ugh. That's so good. That beer was tasty. He actually offered me some food as well, or any other bits as well to help, which is really kind of him. I felt a bit cheeky asking. I've got enough food as it is, to be honest. But he did recommend a few places to see along the way. One being Devil's Jump, I think it's called, which are these ancient burial mounds, and at summer solstice the sun lines up directly between them or something, which sounds pretty cool. But I think they're probably quite easy to miss, apparently. And then there's another one where there's these ring of trees, which sounds quite cool, especially if I've got my drone. Hopefully I've got some battery left to fly over that. I think that should be good. Anyway, back on the road again. Found them. They're actually called the Devil's Jumps. It's like there's like 6 or 7 mounds, burial grounds. There they are. Don't know if you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a viewing platform over there. I'm gonna go and walk over there and get a better view. Cool there. Here's the platform. Yeah. No unauthorized persons beyond this point. Well, no one's gonna know, apart from everyone watching this video. I'm a good climber, it's fine. There you go. I mean, you can't even see it on the GoPro, but in real life it looks pretty cool. I'd like to be here for summer solstice anyway. Yeah, they're Bronze Age, 3,000 years old. I'm guessing this is the best platform to see the sunset between them. I've just covered the 25k mark, so halfway of what I'm intending to do today. I'm really struggling, to be honest. My legs are killing me. It's hot. Just got no energy really. Well, I do have energy, but just struggling with my legs. And this path just seems to go on forever. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes over that hill. It just looks endless. But we'll get there. Just been to the Flint Barn Cafe, which is the first place en route that actually sells food and drink, apart from that flapjack earlier. But yeah, that was helpful. Little refuel, had a nice little blackcurrant lolly, and managed to charge some of my devices actually, so that was quite helpful. The lady in the shop just said that there's another cafe style place near Arundel and a pub, so at least there's other things en route. But back to the grind for now. What I forgot to mention, that this place is called Cocking. I'm walking through Cocking. just in case you needed to know where that cafe was. Cocking. And look, there's a tap. But this time I don't actually need to use you because I've got enough water. Could have a shower, but probably not the best place to do it. I might dip my head. 28k in so far today. Thought I'd just have a little chill, a little lie down, maybe a little nap. I'm so exhausted, it's so hot. And this is quite a nice shady area. There's a nice breeze. So, how far have I got left to do today then? 28, so just another 22k to walk. Easy. That last hill was a killer. I'm sure up there it's going to be a killer again. I feel like I'm stopping like every 1 to 2 kilometers for a rest. But it's getting later in the day now, so it should be getting cooler. And then I seemed to have a little energy burst yesterday and late in the evening, so hopefully I'll have the same again. Anyway, I'll talk to you once I've had a little rest. Just stopped for a Essential coffee and some sardines in tomato sauce. Really nice. Got about, oh look, there's a little pheasant. Got about 18k left to do, and then I can chill for the night. Where are you guys going?
We're actually only going to go to the top end of Eastbourne.
Ah, okay. I thought you've been doing like the whole trail or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm a long man.
Okay. Good luck. That's another way of doing it, on a horse. They seem to have 2 big horses and a little horse. I think this might be the most beautiful section yet. I've not seen anyone else for ages. Just me, all by myself. I'm guessing I'm going over those hills now though. 10k left to hike, 40k hiked already today. Just saw a sign back there that said Eastbourne 55 miles to go. So I'm actually doing better than I thought by a mile or so, which is great news. So at the end of this 10k I should be halfway or potentially further than halfway, which is exciting. But everything hurts, my legs hurt. It's so painful, but at least it's a lovely day. I love this time of day, golden hour. To be fair, in England, on a nice day like this, you know, the light is beautiful, you can't get much better. Very lucky. Anyway, I'll catch up to you when I'm halfway. Such a nice evening. I'm about 5k from the halfway point, I think. But this village is beautiful. Horses in fields, little streams, farmyards, sheep, cows somewhere probably, people walking their dogs. Oh, it's so nice. Might go for a dip if I find a river. This is a very handy tap, came just at the right time. Just a few k from my final destination for today, because the next tap west is another 12 miles, next tap east another 7.5 miles. You can see all the sheep. I haven't actually had a proper wash yet, so this tap is probably the best solution. I've got some shower gel. Time to get clean. Oh, it's cold. Just got stung by the stinging nettles and the sheep got a good view, but at least I'm a little bit more fresh now. I mean, I don't know if the GoPro does it justice, but that sunset is unreal. Nice with the sheep and the hay bales in the distance. Look at that. Hopefully I can get and pitch my tent before the sun sets, which would be nice. Just got to find somewhere now. Only about 3k to go. I've got about a k left until the halfway mark. May have even gone past it. I don't think so because there hasn't been a marker. But look at the sunset. I don't know if you can see it, but I've arrived at the halfway mark at a pretty epic time. Obviously they had to put a massive hill there to make it a bit harder for me, but somewhere over there is the halfway mark. Please, can I get there before the sun sets? Yes, halfway. I'm guessing this monument marks halfway. I had to climb over that fence to get to it, so it's not exactly on the track, but it's exactly on 50k what I walked today, and that's where I intended to finish at the halfway mark. So I'm going to take it. Yes. So 50 miles in that direction is Winchester. 50 miles in that direction is Eastbourne. So now if I step forwards, I'm closer to the end site, Eastbourne, than I am Winchester, where I started. Take a few steps back. I'm now further away from the end point and closer to the start point. But yeah, happy. What an epic way to end the day. Got here just after sunset. It took me 13 hours of walking. Just got to find somewhere to camp now. It's high up here, so it's a bit windy. Right, found my camp spot. After 52 kilometers of walking today, I'm done. Knackered, absolutely shattered. It's a bit on view, but there was a better spot over there, but some guy nabbed it first, and I thought it'd be a bit weird to follow him in there. But I'm happy with this, so I'm just going to pitch my tent, make some grub, and then go to bed. Get up early in the morning, do day 3. Dinner's a bit later than usual. I've got tortellini with pesto tonight. Got my head torch on for the first time. It's because I walked so far today, I didn't get to my camp spot until about 10:15. So probably get to sleep around 11 and have an early start in the morning and speak to them.